Hello, this is yours truly, Charles Prosper, and this is the channel of success through consistency. In case you don't know who I am and what I do, I help you to understand the power and the principle of consistency to achieve your most important goals. And what I want you to know is that when you come to watch my videos, if you happen to be watching it on YouTube, or if you happen to be watching it on Facebook through my Facebook group, Success Through Consistency, which I suggest that you join as soon as you can. Just go to Facebook, type in Success Through Consistency, and you will be a part of a very supportive group of kind of accountability partners who will help you to achieve your most important goals. You'll be surrounded by like-minded people in a community of success-minded people that will help you move along to achieving your most important goals. Now, today I'm going to read to you, if you don't mind. I'm going to read to you, give you a little commentary from my book, which is right here, Why Consistency is the Key to All Success and How to Be Consistent to Achieve Any Goal, which you can purchase on Amazon, or if you like, you can just look at the links below and download it from here on YouTube or Facebook. And, also as well, there's also a 30-minute audio that I did 5 years ago. Absolutely awesome on consistency. I was really in the zone, and I would love for you to listen to that because it would definitely help you and change your life. I'm going to ask a question. Well, I'm going to pose a thought. Let's ponder together. There is a difference between having an accountability partner and telling your goal and your dream to everyone and getting opinions from everyone, even from those who don't have your best interests at heart. You have to be careful. There's a balance between the two. There's a balance between you're telling everybody what you plan to do, everybody what you plan to achieve, when they are really not interested in your best interests, and you're really trying to get, how can I put it, praise and approval before you actually achieve a particular, or before you actually put into action a particular goal. What you got to be careful of is setting a goal and going out and telling everybody, even the people who don't really have your best interest in heart, what you plan to do and what you plan to achieve. Now, one or two things are going to happen that could hold you back. If you get too much praise and congratulations before you have done something, this rewards you before you actually have taken the action or made the effort. Psychologically speaking, you've already been rewarded, and you have less motivation to go and do what it is that you need to do, which is be consistent and overcome obstacles and step by step solve problems and all of the other things like that. So it's been proven that when you get too much congratulations before you begin something, there is a tendency of you not having that same energy, that not having that same push, not having that same power, as if you would have kept it to yourself and only selectively shared it, maybe one or two people who you can call accountability partners, who will help push you along when they see that you need encouragement to keep moving forward. So you got to be careful in not confusing telling everybody what you're going to do, and that being a substitute for you having done it. Because if you get the applause and the praise before you do something, the tendency is that you won't have the same energy to do it because you've already been rewarded. What do you need to do? And accountability partners are few and far between. You can count them on one hand, probably one or two, or in the rare case, if it's a group or organization, it can be more, but it's definitely like-minded people. So you got to be careful to discern the difference between just telling everybody to get the praise before you take the action, or being serious, setting the goal, and going about step by step, doing what you need to do, and then have an accountability partner to remind you and to keep you moving forward. So I'm going to just read a little bit from the book that has to do with what I'm talking about now. I talk about consistency being the narrow path to success. And okay, here's from the book. I say here on page 111, when I say consistency is a narrow path to success, I mean it's like the road less traveled by. You will find that there are not going to be many other people like you who are willing to do the same. You see, discipline is difficult, and human nature, left to its own devices, would prefer to do something that's easy. Expect not many people to understand you when you have very high goals, and expect even more to criticize you and tell you how difficult it is and how they know somebody who tried the same thing and it didn't happen. What the success-minded individual would call daily disciplined activity, the unsuccessful-minded person might call obsessive compulsive behavior. So sometimes it's better, in fact most times it's better not to discuss your very important plans with insignificant others. In this case, silence is strength. Like a steam-driven locomotive, the steam that is contained within pushes the engine forward. You, like the steam-driven locomotive, through silence, keep your power and within maintain forward motion instead of just talking all of your energy out of your system. In the timeless classic, The Prophet, Khalil Gibran, when he talks about talking, explains why most people cannot remain silent. He says, "You talk when you cease to be at peace with your thoughts." I say, choose not to be punctured by the naysayers of the world. Act without blowing the trumpet call to all the world before it is time for them to see. So you, again, need to discern the difference between an accountability partner and an excuse to tell everybody and get opinions from everybody, hoping that you're going to get approval and permission in order to start your goal. See, a lot of times when you tell people, you're telling everybody that you see what you're going to do, you're really trying to get approval and permission for you to start. The problem with this is that when you do this, you're going to get a lot of people who are going to congratulate you for whatever reason and tell you it's a good idea, and then you use this as a reason to motivate yourself, which is not good because outer motivation eventually dissipates. The thing is that everything is going well, everybody's telling you this is a good idea, this is a great idea, and you think you're going to move forward. Then one person tells you, I know an uncle who tried this and it didn't work. So now you're punctured, and now you're going to have to explain to that person why this is a good idea and try to justify what you're doing to someone who doesn't believe in you. And the problem when trying to explain and justify your idea to someone who is negative about you succeeding, whatever you need to explain and justify that is your goal only weakens you. So whatever you have to explain or justify to someone in terms of your goal will only weaken you, because now you have to convince someone else tacitly before you are able to begin, and that's not going to always happen. The only person that you need to convince is yourself. So you keep your dream covered, just as though the mother who has the child that's growing inside her womb has the baby covered from the world to see for 9 months before birth can happen, and then everyone can see what was being created. The mother cannot expose the child before it is time for birth. In the same way, be you male or female, you have to protect this child within. Move forward discreetly, silently, confidently, not looking for approval from anyone and everyone. And then you will be able to have that inner strength to continue to move forward and achieve consistently your most important goals. So that's my take for today. As always, please leave me comments below. Ask me a question. I like engagement. And if you like this, hey, give me a thumbs up. It doesn't hurt. It's really easy to do. Hit the like and subscribe button. And don't forget to join the Facebook group, Success Through Consistency. And as always, remain consistent to achieve all of your most important goals. And we will meet again next time. Thank you.